Hi, you've probably already heard or read the famous Peter Drucker quote that says, "Culture eats strategy for breakfast." But what does that mean exactly, and why is that relevant in the context of change? Well, that's exactly the topic of today's tip. So in short, what does this quote mean exactly? What it means is that no matter how brilliant your strategy, if you do not take into account some of the culture elements in your organization, it will never be realized to the full extent. And what is this organizational culture about? Is it about the way we interact with each other? Is it about our values? Is it about what goes without saying in our organization? Well, in fact, it's about all of this. So let's have a look at the model of Edgar Schein. Schein defines 3 different layers in his model of organizational culture. At the top layer, he sees the artifacts, the elements of our culture that are visible to the external world. In the middle tier are the espoused values. And these are not necessarily the values that are against our office wall, but these are the values that we share as an organization. The elements in your culture, the values for which people get out of bed in the morning. And at the bottom layer of his model, he sees the assumptions. What he sees as non-negotiable values, things that are not being discussed or not open for discussion in our organization. And these are exactly at the very core of our organizational culture. So these assumptions that are at the core of your organizational culture, they can either work against or strengthen your change. And how can you discover these elements? Well, an easy way to approach it is to talk to people who joined your organization over the last 3 to 6 months. They can help you to point out that, for example, failure is not an option in your organization, or that people prefer not to confront one another, or that people prefer to fix what is broken rather than work proactively. So these assumptions, this no-go zone, is really the hardest to change. And it is crucial to take into account when you shape your change approach. If you like this tip, subscribe to our channel and get updates on our latest tricks and treats. Or check out the following video.